All right, I want to talk about how you should roll, do jiu-jitsu with women, right? So, Alex, you teach jiu-jitsu. You have a lot of women in your program. What are some key things that are really important?
So first thing, I think that it's important that you treat them like any other person. You know, don't make it awkward. Just, you know, be happy to roll with them. But also, this is a good time if you're a big, strong guy, work on technique. That's a good time to go ahead and splice up your training. And hey, instead of using my strength today, I'm going to work on technique or go in a bad position and try to work my way out of it.
And by the way, every now and then you've got someone that's got a lot of skill and experience that you need to train a little harder with them because that's what they deserve. So it's kind of like that's what they want, so to speak. So you got to make sure that you are very aware of where they're at in their training and what their needs are and where their comfort zone is. By the way, this isn't just women. This is all training partners.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I usually like to ask them what they're comfortable with as far as, you know, if they want to grapple with other women or if they're comfortable with men right off the bat, just so I know. And then, you know, usually with my first interaction with them, whether I'm showing them a technique or rolling, I'm just asking about how much pressure I'm giving them, if it's too much or too little, and what they feel comfortable with.
Yeah, and this seems, I shouldn't even have to bring it up, but watch where your hands go. Be mindful when you're doing stuff, right? Make sure you shower. You should do that anyway. But, you know, hygiene is super important. And this is the little things that no one ever talks about are really important. And I think the other thing is this is something you got to tell your students. If you have someone that doesn't understand this, don't have them roll with them. In other words, make sure that you pair them off correctly too.
If you're an instructor, just make sure you pair people, you know, you've got that spazzy, you know, big, strong white belt that has no control. That's not the person you want to put with a brand new female.
All right, thanks for watching. Follow us for more content.